Thank you all so much for tuning in to this special series of Tech Connect. We're here at the FinTech South Conference 2019, and sitting across from me is David Peterson, President at US DataWorks.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here.
I'm excited to be here. Thank you.
What are you most excited about?
Well, first of all, FinTech South is a great event, and we've been partners with William Mills for a number of years, just good friends that are so involved in tag. I don't live here in the Atlanta area, but come here and are especially excited to be here at FinTech South.
That's great. And what have you seen over the years? How has FinTech evolved?
Well, FinTech is, of course, very much in the news now, and financial institutions are being encouraged to somehow interact with FinTech. US DataWorks is a FinTech company, but I think one of the real interesting things that's happening right now in banking is that financial institutions have to find ways to be strategic to customers. So we hear a lot about what financial institutions are doing with consumers and how they're advancing mobile and a lot of things, but you don't really hear much about the corporate side.
Right.
And so there's this whole angle of financial institutions with corporate customers, and they're the ones who pay most of the fees. Most everything for consumers is now that four-letter F word, free. So now the businesses are the ones that are paying the bulk of the non-interest fee income that financial institutions desperately need. So I think there's only three ways that financial institutions can become strategic to those business customers.
Let's hear them.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Number one, they have to improve the user experience, that interaction, right?
Oh, yes,
so we're doing all these
preach.
things for consumers, but yet on the business side, we still, in many cases, banks sort of bind them to a desktop computer if they want to do a wire. Why aren't we enabling more mobile, more on-the-go type things, right, for the business side? So the customer experience for the businesses can get much better. Number two, we can actually help them get more revenue. We could actually introduce them to potentially new customers. We could collaborate with our business customers that help connect them with our consumers who might be interested in buying their products and services. Banks have kind of been very loath to get into that. But number three is we can actually reduce the cost of what it takes for a business to operate, right? If you go into a business as a bank and you say, we've got a product or a service that's going to lower your cost, what does that do to their total revenue? It goes up.
Yeah.
And so if you can actually do that, if you can find a way to lower the cost for a business, how does that business then think about the bank differently than if some other bank comes around and says, oh, we've got a 5 basis points better on a line of credit? Say, no. My bank is strategic to me. So what US DataWorks has done is we're really focusing on assisting banks in helping their business customers lower the cost, specifically of how they have to post all of their inbound payments to their accounts receivables. It's a huge problem in business. Nobody talks about it. Nobody at the bank ever goes to a business and says, hey, are you having troubles posting accounts receivable? It's just not a conversation that happens. It's one of the single biggest cost sinks for the business. More electronic payments, more cool new payments happen.
Right.
The fewer automatic payments post to their accounts receivable. They have to manually figure out, oh, I got this EBPP payment, but I don't know if this is to the John Smith right? So now they have to do a lot more manual stuff.
Wow.
And so that's what we do, is automate that whole process to make it super easy for them to post their cash so that they have money to advance their business, pay their people, so on and so forth.
Whew. Thank
Got to
you.
be strategic.
I'm so glad that you are here.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
What are you looking forward to today at the conference?
So I actually have two things that I'm doing here today. Number one is we're looking at this bigger picture of how all of the different type of fintech in the banking community are coming together and looking for potential partners and people who might want to work together with US DataWorks. Unlike our competitors, we don't sell directly to business customers. We sell only to banks, who then become strategic to their business customers. So we're constantly looking for partners. But I also am proud to be on the board of directors of Soft Giving, which is one of the tech companies here. And this is such a great company that's altruistically trying to help DDOs, donor-driven organizations, charities, how they enable raising money in an environment where people who are older and who write big checks in annual fundraisers, as those people unfortunately die off, what fills the funnel with millennials and Gen Zs and how they are contributing to donating money, very different than their parents and grandparents.
Absolutely.
So Soft Giving is all about that. So they're here at the conference, and so I'm excited about what they're doing as well.
Thank you. Yeah, we are looking forward to having them on in the hot seat as
Are
well.
they coming up? Okay, you'll be excited to hear from them, I know.
Yeah. So if people want to connect with you and US DataWorks after seeing this, where would you direct them?
So I would say they could go to our website, which
Okay.
is www.usdataworks.com.
Okay.
They can connect directly with me at dpeterson@usdataworks.com. And anyone can reach out to me with my cell. It's plastered all over social media, so it's not a secret. It's
Right.
229-630-1000. It's one of the easiest cell numbers to remember. You can pick up the phone and call me and text me, and I guarantee you will hear back from me.
He just went there. He just gave you unparalleled access. The theme of FinTech South 2019.
That's it.
Whether it's local, community, face-to-face, or on a global scale. David Peterson, thank you so much for being here and all that you contribute to this ecosystem.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.